The FCC has announced plans to repeal net neutrality in the near future. GC360 spoke with the campus IT department about internet usage and the possible effects of eliminating net neutrality. A repeal of net neutrality would allow internet service providers to charge companies and consumers more for increased bandwidth usage, such as streaming services like Netflix or Hulu. Georgia College Chief Information Officer Bob Orr outlined his thoughts on the repeal.
And think about the learning content that's being developed for higher ed. I mean, we're getting into 3D content, we're getting into animation, there's learning games. All these things require bandwidth. And the videos, the learning videos, require bandwidth. So we're really concerned from the higher education standpoint of how it's going to impact those first generation or those economically challenged students. And that's why it's a real concern for higher ed.
Sophomore Emily Halpin agrees.
I think we're looking at a bigger problem than just an extra monthly fee. I think we're looking at isolating an already marginalized section of youth that really need this interaction, that really need access to information that they can't access at home by themselves with their family. So I think we're looking at a lot more social and psychological implications for young kids than we are necessarily for the inconvenience of paying extra to access the sites we like.
The effects of net neutrality repeal at Georgia College are unclear. Director of Network Services Charlie Weaver estimates that streaming accounts for approximately 80% of internet usage on campus.
Again, Netflix is probably one of the top users of bandwidth because it'll consume as much as you give it, and 10 or 20 or 30 or 100 people will be using it at any one time, probably even more than that.
The vote for repeal is set for Thursday, December 14th. To voice your opinion on net neutrality, contact your local congressional representative. This is Austin May with GC360.